K-Rock, Mid-Atlantic Rock Meets. Very honored to be sitting here and shake the hand of Randy Jackson, a Zebra. Second time I've had the pleasure of meeting you, so welcome to Mid-Atlantic Rock Reviews and Behind the Band.
Thanks for having me back.
So where's home now for you? Because you're from New Orleans, right? Is that correct? And for some reason, there was years that I thought you guys were from Canada when you were Zebra, and I don't know why I thought that. I think it was because you were a three-piece, and you had that style to you.
Probably the three-piece thing and the high voice, you know, so that's Rush and Triumph, you know, so let's just throw Zebra in there too. But no, we're from New Orleans.
New Orleans is still home.
Yeah, I live on Long Island now in New York, but I go back to New Orleans probably 6 times a year, you know.
Now, I was checking out the Zebra website today, so you're still playing with Zebra? You're still playing your thing?
We got a bunch of Zebra shows coming up in May in New Jersey and in New York, you know, we're doing 4 shows.
And then a big cruise, it looks like. Can you talk a little bit about the cruise that's coming up and who some of the folks might be?
That's in March, and we're playing on a 5-day cruise. We're playing twice on the cruise. It leaves out of Fort Lauderdale. And Yes is on the cruise, Ambrosia, Saga, UK, and Carl Palmer's playing. There's a lot of other groups. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's kind of a progressive rock, they call it. Progressive rock cruise.
Got some water coming in for you there. We got to keep the singer's pipes going there, man. Good. So going back over time, is there like a Zebra song that you would say is like the most misunderstood song? What song do people get maybe the wrong idea about or something?
That's a good question. I've never been asked. I really don't know. I've had people ask me questions about songs they didn't understand, but I've never had somebody come tell me, "Oh, I really like that song because you meant this," and I go, "Oh, no, I didn't mean that." No, I haven't run into that actually, you know. So as vague as I am sometimes, at least I'm getting my point across, I guess, you know. So
time can never lose the game. Never lose time, never feels the pain, will never feel. There's a wheel that turns our fortune, there's a light to lead the way.
And where's the strangest place you've heard one of your songs playing? Like as you're out and about in the world and life, have you ever like been in a supermarket and heard one going or somewhere really weird like that?
I mean, I don't, never really given that much thought. I mean, I've heard the song. I can't think of a place that I really haven't heard one, you know, over the 30 whatever years we've been together. But
do you get tired? Do you ever get tired? Do you like hearing them still? I mean, like, do you
Sure.
get your attention? Like, is it just background?
I like it. Sometimes I hear it and I say to myself, you know, if it's in the distance or something, I'll go, "Who is that? I don't know that band." And then I'll walk a little closer. I'll go, "This sounds familiar." And then I'll get close enough to know it. And it's, "Oh, it's me." Okay.
We've heard that from some other artists before.
Yeah, quite regularly. Do you take the comparisons I hear all the time to Robert Plant as flattering? Are they a good thing to you? And I hear people say,
look, you know, sure, it's flattering if I'm compared at all to him. You know, in my mind, he was like the best. He's not been. Nobody's come close to him. And
a lot of folks say you do.
Well, I mean, you know, he did it like it was effortless. You know, I had to really study to just do what I do, what it is that I do, and I had to practice it. But I mean, he was doing that at 18, 16, 17, 18 years old, you know, and because of that freedom, I think that's what gave you know, Led Zeppelin a lot of the free creativity they had, you know, not to have to like worry about what he was doing next. He was able to just do it, you know. It's like he didn't have to think about it. So they were all kind of like that, all 4 of them. It was amazing thing.
Have you ever had a chance to meet him? Have you ever met the guys?
I met them in 1973. Now think about that for a second.
Yeah, it's registry. I don't want to tell you how old I was. I don't want to tell you about it.
Yeah. Well, I was very young myself, and it was actually at a party for them that was thrown by Atlantic Records. They were out on the tour for the Houses of the Holy, and Felix, Zebra's bass player, was working at a recording studio in New Orleans called Jazz City, and the guy that owned the studio, his name was Cosimo Matassin. He just got inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year, as a matter of fact, with Cosmo. But Felix says, man, is there any way we can get this party in Cosmo? I said, yeah, they're paying me big money for this place. He says, I can't like get you in, but he says, but if you hang out downstairs, you know, maybe you can just sneak in. So we went there early in the morning, and we had our bell bottoms and our platform shoes and a bucket because there was no bathroom. They had 2 security points, and we, you know, we waited there all day. And when the party was going really good, we were just past the second security point. The elevator was right there. We just walked out, went right in the elevator, went up to the party, and we were in. So we made it.
Story.
Yeah, well, it was fun.
It is the summer of my smile. Bleed from me, all keepers of the gloom. Speak to me only with your eyes. It is to you I give this tune.
What's harder to sing on your voice, acoustic or with stage show live with Zebra? Which one's tougher?
I think Zebra's tougher because when I'm doing the acoustic thing, I have so many songs that I do that if I feel like my voice is like hurting in any particular area, I can always just go to a song that I know is going to be easier for it. I mean, there's sometimes like if I'm opening up for somebody and I've only got, you know, X amount of time, that I would try not to do that. But anytime you got a set list and you don't have it planned out for the vocalist, it's tough on the vocalist. So Zebra, though, we don't usually use a set list. It's just hard to find songs that are easy for me to sing.
I was going to ask you that. Is there a
Yeah.
song that you just go, why did I write that, and why do I still like this? Why did I write that in such a challenging vocal way?
Well, you know, there's a lot of songs that are really high, like Wait Till the Summer's Gone and I Can't Live Without, that people will ask for like at the end of the night when I'm beat up, you know, and I go, couldn't you just ask me for that, you know, earlier, you know? But no, I don't regret having written any of the songs. I do wish I had some more to fall back on that was, you know, there's Zebra songs that are a little lower. There's only a handful, Lullaby and Don't Walk Away, Said Before, are in a lower range. Everything else is just, you know, kind of.
See, so there's another. He's been doing this since way before '73. So if you're in a band now, when you write a song, be careful because you may be thinking 30 years later.
Paint yourself in a corner, right?
What's your opinion on the state of the music industry today? You've been doing this for a while, and you've seen all phases of it, from Zeppelin on through hair metal and everything. What's kind of the state of rock and roll right now?
Stagnant. I don't. I mean, I say that like kind of from an uninformed position. I can't really say that I look at everything that's coming out that's new, but I'm sure if there was something that was out there that was so new and fresh and great, I'd hear about it. Somebody would tell me. You know, I remember my friend of mine when I was back in the late '70s brought me the Van Halen record. You know, wow, listen to that. It's different, you know.
It was new, yeah.
Yeah, it was new. It was fresh. And it's just, there's nothing like that. I mean, there's, you know, bands that do, you know, you can listen to, somebody played me some band that they loved the other day. It sounded like a cross between Led Zeppelin and the Doors. And it was, you know, I mean, it was good. They did a great job. The songs were fine. You know, the production was great. Nothing new. You know, that's why I'm excited about going on this cruise, because yes, it was like the band.
Yeah.
You know, you're waiting to hear what are they going to do after Close to the Edge. You know, it was, you know, they were like on the edge, especially back then. That's why it's so great that we're going on this cruise with Yes, because they were always at the edge of the you know, progressive scene back then, and everybody's always waiting to see what they were going to do.
I bet you could sing some Yes, because I mean he had.
Yeah, we used to do Yes, you know.
Yeah.
We used to do some Yes back in the day, and we used to do a lot of different stuff. When we first started, the first like 5 years, I mean, it was ridiculous amount. Deep Purple, the ZZ Top, the Aerosmith, Rolling Stones, Taking Care of Business, even some Canadian music, and But eventually, people just wanted to hear more and more and more Zeppelin, and, so we just kept adding that to the set. And then we got kind of a standard set list that we had. We did, Bill used to sing Rock Candy and stuff.
I never saved it. I just do it all for will. Just dreaming of the time that I can take another day off. Because, ooh, you got me down by the riverside. Got me down today. Oh, you got me down by the riverside. Got me down today. I never craved it.
I want to thank Randy for being here with us on Behind the Bands, man. I've been a huge fan for so long, and I don't normally say that during a lot of interviews, but I'm saying it during this one.
Oh,
I
thanks.
just love your music and been listening to it so long. I can't wait to hear more. And I hope to hear a lot more from you soon. Good luck on the cruise.
Thanks, I
And,
appreciate it a lot.
Thanks a lot for being on Mid-Atlantic Rock Beats Behind the Bands.